Hey guys, Melissa Sacco, your Beachbody coach from Make the Change, and I'm totally stalling because I got to do my workout, and sometimes I don't want to. But I want to talk to you about body image really quickly because I was at the grocery store the other day with my 7-year-old daughter, and I find it very interesting on how she looks at the world. And I'm proud of the way that she looks in the world. And I feel like it might have gone very differently if I hadn't changed the way I was living my lifestyle and bringing it into my house and not just doing it for me, but for my family. So she's 7 years old, and whenever we go to the grocery store together, or pretty much anywhere, she will ask me about random strangers and if they do Beachbody. Like, I'm supposed to know the entire world. And Mom, does she do Beachbody? Like the other day we were in the grocery store and there was this woman who was buying steel cut oats, and we eat steel cut oats now instead of the Quaker or whatever brand has like the added sugars and the fake fruit and stuff like that. We just put fresh fruit in and cinnamon and peanut butter in our oatmeal, and we love it. But she doesn't look at the person when she asks. Like, she doesn't base it on if they're overweight or if they're thin or whatever. She sees Beachbody the way I see Beachbody, as just a healthier way to live. And I thought that was so positive. And, you know, she is stick thin. She's got her mama's long legs, but hers are like, and we went to Justice last night. First time in that store because she is now 7, and I'm not quite certain if it's all for me. But we have a really hard time with pants fitting her. And we had to try these jeans on, and they seriously, I thought that they were going to cut off her circulation before she put them on, but they didn't. Like, they actually fit her skinny little legs. Every other pair of pants falls down on her. Like, that's just her body type. But when we were in the fitting room, like, she had tried on numerous articles of clothing, and I loved that she didn't show any sort of frustration or anything with her body image. Like, I know she's young, but that starts really, really young. And I like to see that she's not judging the world based on their body type. I don't care if you're 50 pounds or 400 pounds. If we walk up to you, she's going to ask you, do you do Beachbody? Because she doesn't see it the way I used to see it. I used to think that Beachbody was, you have to look perfect, Beachbody, like Bikini City, and it's not. It's just not. I don't look fantastic. I mean, I'm happy with the way I look, but I definitely fluctuate depending on if it was somebody's birthday and I shoved some cake and pizza in my face. But I'm happy with the way my clothes fit. I'm happy with my energy level. I wasn't like that before. I was focusing so much on how I looked and not how I felt, until I felt good, and then my perspective changed. So when I think about things like boob jobs, which I'm still considering, by the way, thank you for all your feedback if you're watching this, because that's still a really touchy subject for me personally. It's not something that like I would walk around topless, but I want to feel comfortable in my own body. But with the exception of that, I'm pretty comfortable. Like, my clothes fit and I'm not worried about it. And I love that my kids are not worried about it, because there are a lot of kids out there that even at the young age of 5 and 6 and 10, they're worried about it. They don't feel comfortable in their clothing, or they're looking at their peers and wondering, you know, how come they look different? And I'm sure that's probably to come. But right now she's looking at what's in other kids' lunch boxes and what other kids bring for snacks. And she's evaluating their food in a good way. And she's realizing, and so is Eli. You know, he's 8 going on 9, and he's a tough freaking cookie too. He doesn't like the fruits and vegetables like Leah and the rest of us will eat. He's tough. Kids are tough. But they're learning what's important, and that it's not based on appearance, and that they need to exercise every day. And I'm so fortunate that this came into my life when it did, because I really think this is the age where they need to figure that out, so that they don't grow up with body image issues and unhealthy habits, and Just make sure that you're bringing, if you're a Beachbody person, if you do Beachbody, as Leah says, bring it into your family, bring it into your house, teach your kids. Don't just make yourself a separate meal and feed them the crap you've been feeding them. There's a reason that you're changing, and you have to share that with your family. And did it happen with my family overnight? Frick no. Like 9 months later, and I'm still struggling with Eli to get him to eat some vegetables. But I'm not giving up. I mean, that would be dumb. So make some healthy changes, guys. Educate your families, educate your kids. Stop judging people on body type. Stop judging yourself on body type, and just work out. Be healthy, be strong, eat right, drink some water. You know what to do. Have a good day, guys.